He tried to throw away from Arsenal. Then they decided to turn up. So maybe he should stay there for Arsenal to be good. It's the only Hawks. Sorry, not Hawks. Abs.
Bro, look at that.
And then
Man,
we've got
stress me, bro.
the famous, can't seem infamous, but famous Hooks, halftime Hooks.
Who's famous? I'm not famous. I'm a peasant, man.
That's getting cooked anyway. That's getting cooked.
I'm a normal brother, man. I'm just, you get me. I can't just go out to Turkey, you know, and get my big villa out in Turkey with this. You get me? I ain't at that level yet. But one day, man, will be there. Man. One day.
I will remember Hooks. He's from the school of Lee Gunner and Northside.
Who?
Hooks. Wait.
Hooks, yeah.
Oh, I'm from the school of Lee Gunner. Nah, man, nah. I'm the school of Hard Knocks, innit? You get me?
And then we've got one win in 8 from Manchester. AK, be up to yourself, bro. And then I'm just gonna introduce him. Welcome, the West Ham faithful. Mikes. Who else? Because no reaction. Okay.
Well, I don't know what reaction you want me to give, bro. Big up to yourself, Hannah, because even no matter how good your team is, you always manage to have a stinker on stream. So I rate it, man.
I always have stinkers, unfortunately. So yeah, but be up, everyone. So yeah. Let's start on a positive note in some cases. Well, if you did beat them this season, Bournemouth slapped up Tottenham again, and they have beaten another Big 16.
It is the history of the Tottenham.
I don't know why, AK speaking. You got battered by Bournemouth, so I like you part of Tottenham. Like I'm the only one on this one that has beaten Bournemouth.
Hey,
we beat them in a cup. So
yeah. See,
we've got them next Monday. Long day. But is anyone surprised by Tottenham? Is it just Tottenham? They made me happy. And know it takes a lot to make me happy, but it's always Tottenham there to take care of you when it comes to football. Even if your team's doing bad, it's always Tottenham. You know that it's that 2-year cycle I've always been talking about with them. You know, when they turn on their manager in the second season, as they always do. You know, after overhyping them in the
Bun Tottenham, man. At the end of the day, let's give Bournemouth their credit, innit? Let's give them the flowers, man. Do you know what I'm saying? They beat City, they beat Arsenal, beating Spurs. Who else they beaten? They beaten a couple of others in it as well. So their manager, man, they're good at home, man. They're making it difficult at home, you know, especially against the top teams. Obviously, we went down to 10 men, but a W is a W at the end of the day. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got their 3 points. So, big up to Bournemouth, man. Big up to the Cherries.
Yeah, I literally rate Areola. Yeah, the Bournemouth manager.
Where's he from?
Seriously, this guy is cooking.
Where's he from?
Mid-table.
Spain.
Yeah.
Did he grow up with Arteta or something like? Friends growing up, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're pretty close. They are pretty close. So yeah, I guess him beating Arteta, they would have had their little banter. Obviously, you know, they made there. But Bun Tottenham, man. I've been telling man about I've been preaching the gospel about Tottenham for years. No one ever wants to listen to me. Everyone's like, oh, Tottenham play good football, great attacking football, all this, that, and cold manager, and then it's just the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Like, I just hope that Ange stays. You know, he needs to leave for Tottenham to grow, but I just hope he stays, man. Yeah, keep on playing that high line, keep on getting smoked, and I'm here for it, man. All the Tottenham brothers out there in the world, I will always be laughing at you, man. That's a little bro right there. little bro right there. But I can't lie. I need little bro to beat little cousin this weekend, innit? I can't lie, man. I can't lie.
Who's that?
Little cousin, Chelsea,
Chelsea.
man. Our little cousins, man. Yeah, we need
Yeah,
little bro to beat little cousin, man. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Chelsea?
Hmm?
Chelsea? Okay, yes. Nah, man, we need Tottenham to beat Chelsea.
Yeah, little cousin. Yeah,
Yeah,
little
yeah.
cousin. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That won't happen. You cannot pull one. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you should rely on Tottenham for anything. Let's be honest. That's what I was alluding to earlier. It's the same 2-year cycle. Like we can, like it may be the manager that's part of the problem, yeah, but they always do this. The fans always do this when they overhype their new manager, and then the next season they turn on them. Like, but you don't ever put any like pressure on your owners in the first place. But the same thing happens every 2 years. Like no matter who it is, since Poch, same thing has happened, and it's just going to get worse. We saw what happened at the end, and going up against Chelsea, we know what that game is like. You know what the fans are like for that game. So
yeah,
if Chelsea get a result there, it's just going to get even worse.
Yeah, that could. But you know what? Yeah, do you know what the thing is? Yeah, do you know what the actual problem is? Yeah, Daniel Levy, he's too comfortable in the ends.
Yeah,
I remember one time I was doing a driving lesson in it, and I was parked up, and my driving instructor was talking to me, and I see this brother in a suit, this bald-head brother in a suit, just talking on the phone. But I'm talking like he's like I don't know if you've ever been to like White Hart Lane Station. There's like an estate right next to it, yeah, and he's casually just walking through the back roads on his phone, just calm, comfy in the end.
Listen, them ends are spooky as well, you know. Them ends are spooky as well around there as well. I don't know, Levy, boy. He owns a lot of businesses around there though as well, though, isn't he? He owns a lot of stuff around there.
He's the monopoly man.
Well, where do you guys think, like Bournemouth, just on Bournemouth, where they could finish? Looking at the table, they are, I think they like 8th or somewhere there.
Yeah, I think
they're 9th.
Sure, it is the position they are.
Above United.
They'll be. Yeah, I think the position they are, they will be there. Like they'll be where they are now because like what they have, they do to like shock the opponents that they're not typically meant to beat. But they always have that odd result, like the game against Brighton, they lost at home, or the game against Brentford, when they lose away, to just peg them back down a bit. I don't think they could afford to go on a run necessarily. I think the manager's getting the best out of what he has, despite the fact that they do invest. But I think they need to, when they're going to transfer windows, need to look for a different caliber of player if they actually want to get Europe, if they have any aspirations of getting Europe, etc. But I know people are going to like put them up there in the European conversation, but just because they still have that one-odd result when they get pegged back a bit, and they don't necessarily always finish their chances despite dominating games. Like the Tottenham game, they should have been like 3-4-0 up. Like, to be completely honest, they had chances galore. They had chances galore. So that's the only thing that I would say holding them back a little bit from like getting European places. Yeah. But I think mid-table, like top half, will probably be where they are. It's just that they play better than the results are usually, but they sometimes get caught out.
They're going to finish higher than you guys, then, yeah. What, they're going to finish higher than you guys.
Sorry, what was that?
Are Bournemouth going to finish higher than you, man? Then
yeah, definitely. We have Lopetegui, bro.
Yes. I think Bournemouth can finish anywhere from 6th to 10th. Well, 6th to below 10th, like anywhere. I think 6th is probably the highest that they could get. I actually rate the Bournemouth team. I actually rate the Bournemouth manager as well.
Yeah, they got some good players, man.
I think maybe in January, if they add like maybe 1 or 2 more players, then I think that will solidify their top half finish. But then I guess it is down to, like you said, when they go against the teams you expect them to beat, like go and beat them, and then hopefully that will. Well, I say hopefully. Actually, no. Actually, do you know what? Bun Bournemouth. I just remembered Bun Bournemouth. I went to Portsmouth Uni. You get it? Come on. Hey, let's go, man. So Bun Bournemouth. But yeah, no, I think they'll finish anywhere from 6th to below.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Let me take over H, because I need to ask this one some questions. Mike's. We need to have a conversation with Mike's, because I'm seeing Mike's having emergency meetings and all of these things. And Mike, you need to tell what's going on, man. What is going on with your club, my bro? Just taking L's after L's after L's. What is going on?
Lopetegui's going on, bro. Like, why is anyone surprised that we're losing with this manager in charge? Like, this is the most unanimous 100% blame it on one person sort of thing. Obviously the owner, but like in terms of like on the pitch, managers and players, usually you have a shared blame. But with this manager, I've never seen a manager lose the dressing room so quick. Like Todibo is punching him in the face at half time in the Arsenal game.
Yeah,
like,
I heard.
Todibo went to lamp him.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, Todibo lamped him. I'm not taking a piss.
Wow.
And Joy says all about the manager, yeah? He didn't take him off at half time after getting lamped. You're a pussy.
Wow.
Simple as that. Like, you've got no character about you. You've got nothing about you. And the thing is, he lost the dressing room quick. And I said this after game week 5 when I was manager out. Because against Chelsea, he took off Guido Rodriguez, a signing that he wanted in the 30th minute, when he wasn't the only one that played bad. There was about 6 people in that game that played bad. You take a player off, if they're the blatant one having a stinker, it'd be the sole detriment to your team. But the detriment to the actual game itself was his tactics. And there was about 5 or 6 players that were playing bad, but he took off 1. It wasn't because of the players, it's because of you, mate. And he only started to change up his tactics in that game when we was like 3-0 down already. Areola turned against him. Fulkirk, who hasn't even played, turned against him. And Todibo turned against him. He took Kudus off at halftime against Brentford when we were 1-0 down. Kudus turned against him. He lost the dressing room quick. There's a reason why we've been this shit. It's because they've lost the dressing room for time. He was on the verge of getting sacked after the Leicester game and then begged for one more chance against Wolves. And he's got that one more chance. It's literally the definition of an El Sacico on Monday.
How do you know all of this?
Because there's a source called an ex-West Ham employee who doesn't get anything wrong to do with West Ham. He used to work at West Ham, so he has like all the inside sources, and he speaks to like the chairman and stuff. Like,
ITK.
I'm not an ITK. I just read what's like suitable. I don't read all the other nonsense. But like with that, it's just a case of like we was apparently trying to agree a deal with Graham Potter, and then apparently they changed their mind because our chairman loves to change his mind all the time. He's certain on one thing, then all of a sudden, last minute change, and then the manager stays. My problem is with all of this is the fact that you should have sacked him a long time ago. You waited until now. You waited until the transfer window, the part after the international break when we had Newcastle and Arsenal. Yes, we beat Newcastle, but let's say you got Newcastle and Arsenal coming up. Cool. You get a new manager in. You don't necessarily expect to beat them two, but you got Leicester after that. You got Wolves after that. If we had a new manager by now, we'd be much more confident. And we're not far away from teams in the league anyway because it's so congested before the Christmas period. So if you sack it before the Christmas period, you get that new manager bounce, and you do basically what Villa did with Gerrard to Emery, and then there you go. But after the Christmas period, if you wait until after then, the gap is too big. The gap is too big for you to even save the season. So it kind of says it all about our club, but. It was frustrating because it was yesterday that I was announced he was going to stay, and yesterday we were always going to find out whether he was going to go or stay or not. But I've never wanted to lose a game more in my life than Monday, because he will get sacked if he doesn't win on Monday or he loses on Monday.
Do you think so? Because of course, news came out, of course, that he might be staying or that he is staying.
Yeah, it's for one more game.
Next week. Is it one more game?
Yeah, him and Gary O'Neill have the exact same thing with the 2 different ownerships. Whoever loses is legitimately getting sacked. So there you go.
Okay. To be fair, I'll O'Neill get sacked. He deserves to move to a proper club. But then again,
he deserves to move to. Hold on. What? Repeat that.
Who?
I think Gary O'Neill is a very good manager, personally.
What?
I think he can do.
Who's a very good manager?
Gary O'Neill is a very good manager, bro.
Based on what?
He's done fuck all.
I just like him. I think he is.
Yeah, but what? Yeah, but what? Why do you think he's a very good manager? Based on what? Based on what? What evidence?
He's laughing because he just said it for no reason, bro. He just said, "Did you hear?" He was like, he literally repeated himself based on what? Let me think of a reason to rate him. There was no reason to rate Gary O'Neill, by the way. The guy changed the formation that was working last season, so 4 at the back, and that's the reason why they're there now. To go more attacking, even though 3 at the back worked for them last season.
I think he plays decent football. I mean, whenever I watch Wolves, I'm always entertained. Like, they play good football. I mean,
they make too many mistakes.
Yeah, but it's Wolves though, isn't it? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Wolves
They should be 20th. They should
traditionally
be like
are a half decent side, man. They got a good striking. Was it Cunha? You know, they've got some half decent players, man. They've got some
more
good
should be
players.
part of that starting 11 than what it is right now. Like, they don't invest, but it's not bottom 3.
They should be. They should be. I think it's done wrong this season, but of what I've seen, like in the past, like with last season and what it done at Bournemouth, for me, I think based on that, he's been good. But this season, he's been very bad. But just based off that, like the Bournemouth and then the Wolves.
Yeah, he was good at Bournemouth, but I think Wolves he's struggling a bit.
Then again,
even with
can he move
Bournemouth,
to
even with Bournemouth, look at what they did. They sacked him, got Iraola, and upgraded. And people laughed at them. It's like a Gary O'Neill.
True. Very true. So yeah. Who should we go next? So
let's talk about my club next, because you know what,
Stoke City FC.
The biggest game of the week. Obviously, our game was the big game, so we don't want to talk about, you know, your little game against Southampton. So let's talk about my team, because it was a big game. It was a big game. So what? 5-1. That don't mean nothing. Listen, let's talk about my team quickly. Anyway, Arsenal, beat Man United. I love beating Man United. I don't care if it's 1-0, 6-0, 8-0. I don't care. As long as we beat Man United, I don't care if it's by a penalty. I don't care if it comes off someone's batty. I don't care. As long as I don't care how we play, as long as we beat those guys. So really and truly, it's going to be really quick. But what I do have to talk about is you rival fans. And it may not be you, man, on the panel, but rival fans. There's more than one way to skin a cat in football, You man need to learn this thing. And for the youngsters here, let me educate you. There was a team once upon a time called Wimbledon FC. If any of you man know about Wimbledon FC, big up to my brethren Marcus Gill, my boy growing up, obviously, do you know what I'm saying, None of this, I don't know him kind of thing. I grew up with this guy, headers and volleys, 10 and in, man blazing left foot shot, licking my finger, pulling it back and me crying and all them things there, Man, so it's not a thing of like, I don't know this brother, but you had Wimbledon FC, you had Stoke FC, These teams played a certain way. Now, Arsenal can play the pretty football, but we could also mix it up as well when we want to as well. We're not just a one-way football team. We're just good at what we do. And unfortunately, you man are jealous because you man can't do things the way we do it. Yes, we score from set pieces. We've become very good at them. Do you know what I'm saying? And we won and beat Man United based on set pieces. And it was always going to be the worst. The funny thing about it is Gabriel is the man, our main man in set pieces on the corners. You know what? Other man stepped up, Other man stepped up and we beat Man United. And at the end of the day, Man United were kind of light work. They played well in the first half, but they didn't do much with it. I think Dallo had a nice little shot. But apart from that, there weren't nothing
just
really.
Just to say, I don't think there's much of a threat when you've got Garnacho and Hoyland and Mason Mount.
Yeah, but
he chose to put that team out.
That's neither here nor there. Do you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we had Kivior at the back, so it's not like, you know what I'm saying, and he's one of our weakest centre backs, and he probably had his best game for Arsenal. So we're not having none of that. Do you know what I'm saying?
True.
So
the thing is,
good result for Arsenal. Continue, Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say the thing is as well, if if Amorim didn't play Højlund, Garnacho, and Mount, they wouldn't have pressed us as good as what they did, which meant the game would have been easier for us. And we probably would have scored more goals. Like Amorim clearly set up to like be more solid defensively and focus more on the pressing side and try and pick us off on mistakes. But we're just too good at all phases of the game. Like we're actually in all phases of the game, we are good. Like it's not just like set piece FC. Like only 7 of our 26 goals have come from set pieces. Like we've actually scored a lot of open play goals. Like we're solid defensively. Like we have the second best defensive record in the Premier League this season. We actually have, I think we have the second or first best defensive record in the Champions League this season. Like we've scored, I think the third highest, but I think we're joint with a few other teams, the third or fourth highest goals in the Premier League this season. We're one of the highest scorers in Europe. Like, so these narratives that people like to spin on Arsenal, I feel is very very reactionary to the game. Because like, yeah, people can say, oh, you only scored from corners in this game, but the 3-4 games prior to that, we was battering teams purely from open play. So we're just showing, yeah. Do you know what it is? Arteta's trying to do total football. Like he's trying to maximize potential in every facet of the game. So my thing is like, cool. If you don't think it's like if we're trying to say that it's not hard to do, or it's not like it's not, I don't know, there's no quality in scoring corners, then go do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry, like the people that are saying that, like, it's just weird, man. I can't lie. Like the hate, like banter aside and all that. Like Arsenal are perfected corners, like the way they take them. Like it does, like they've got a great set piece coach. And to be fair, the one thing I've seen different from Declan Rice to West Ham to Arsenal is that he can take set pieces. In the back in his last season at West Ham, he couldn't take set pieces the way he was taking. The way he's taking them now. You see a little bit of it because he can strike a ball well, but like he's properly perfected at Arsenal. Same with Saka on the other side when on his day and stuff like that as well. But also, I think the main problem with people talking about the whole style of playing set piece thing, especially Man United fans, if you lose a game, the last thing you should be talking about is the opposition's team style of play when you've lost to them. Your team should have done better. And this goes to everyone.
Exactly.
But like there's a difference between it looking good and you losing to that style of play itself. Like if you don't think it looks good, that's cool. That's another conversation. But that's kind of not the point. Who got over the line? Arsenal did. You didn't. Like they played somewhat well in the first half, as you said. Like it was somewhat solid. But at the end of the day, all they were trying to do as the away team was slow the game down a little bit. Arsenal found their groove. They changed the game up. And also, Amorim chose to go with that lineup. He chose to rest players and all that. And I still think Arsenal would have won anyway. But you could have been more effective if you actually carried on with the similar lineup as Diallo was playing well. Rashford and Xerxes got goals and whatever. But at the end of the day, Arsenal got over the line with what they needed to do. Like, cool, they did score from open play. So guess what? We've got corners in our ammunition as well. We'll use that. Like it's quite simple. It's football. It's football. Like that. Like, I'm sorry. There's no one way of scoring. There's never been one way of scoring. Like it's kind of ridiculous. But the thing is, if you want to argue that at times maybe Arsenal relied on it too much, I can hear it. But at the same time, we've seen this season that they're not really relying on corners like that. However, you could argue at times Arsenal haven't really been that good at open play and stuff. Yes, cool. But at the same time, you're going on a run of results. There's going to be games where you're struggling in open play. There's going to be games where certain people are struggling in duels and stuff. And all of a sudden, you get a corner. And if that's one of your biggest strengths, you use it to your advantage. You can't judge a team that you've lost to for having a strength. What is that? You didn't score in the game. Like you lost the game. You can't criticize the other team for finding a different way of scoring that you couldn't.
And the thing is, we know, like everybody knows Arsenal are dangerous offset pieces. So, yeah.
Hold on. Yeah. You know this guy next to me? I'm sure this guy's being nice to Arsenal today because he's never usually complimentary of Arsenal, you know.
Who?
This guy here, this fraud.
Oh,
that's why we're honest rivals, bro. Because this guy has always got things to say. But then again, you have been quite nice this week.
The thing is, Arsenal, Arsenal. Why I am impressed by this is you found almost a direct new way to play, because you didn't have to play gun no football and you still managed to beat United, who was, I think they were unbeaten in 7 coming into this game. So they had a bit of form coming into that game, and we just dealt with them. Like, most of us knew United were going to lose, but just silenced them like completely.
Yeah.
And that is why I'm so impressed by you guys. So yeah.
The only one that thought Man United were going to win that game was Man United fans, because they're just gassed and hopium and stuff.
They are gassed.
Yeah, they would just overgas it. And listen, it was never going to happen. Like, they've not even won at the Emirates in time. I can't remember the last time they won at the Emirates.
7 years ago.
Amorim era, innit, Mikes? Amorim era. Well, guess what? His era has just started with a loss. And I'm happy. These men can just shut up for once. I'm tired of hearing this. Oh, Amorim, the style of play that he has. Oh, Amorim, 3-4-3 and that, we're gonna win the league. We're gonna dominate our rivals again. Oh, I'm so sick and tired of hearing this day in, day out. I swear
this is proper rivals though, isn't it? Because all I've been seeing over the last few months is man just being like calm with other teams. I don't like to see that. I'm seeing like Liverpool, man. Sorry, not Liverpool, man, but Man City and Man United fans just like, yeah, we're friends, and I don't get it. I don't get it, because you never see me in hooks. All right, you know what? If Tottenham play well against a team, we give them that little respect. But we ain't cheerleading for them, man. Ain't cheerleading for them, man, at all.
Never, ever. This is why I don't. This is why I don't rate the City Pool era.
No, yeah, that's
these men are like bedrooms, man. All Klopp and Pep all smiling, hugging. I've won that. That's dead, man. Like, and it's mad, because like, even to a degree, like, well, I do it because I don't see City as a rival in it. Like, for me, football. This is the way that I view football. Yeah, is if there's nobody that can call my phone and troll me if you win the league, then I don't care if you win the league. Honestly, I don't care. Arsenal can't win it, then you
Daps can call your phone though.
Now that makes a point of it ever since he first heard me say that. So now, okay, the only Man City fan in the world that can call me is Daps. Yeah, but outside of I can avoid that call very, very easily. I just be like, oh, sorry, Daps. I'm doing something with the family, and I can hear the call. But like, God forbid, God forbid Tottenham ever won the league. My phone is
God.
I'm leaving the country, bro.
Of the day, every second of the day, there's a new person calling my phone. Every second of the day, there's a new person calling my phone. This is why bun them. If Man United win it, my phone is
long day.
Nah, Man United, please no.
Popping off. If Chelsea win it, my phone, I'd have to turn it off.
Yes.
You won't hear from me for the next year if Chelsea win it.
I'd have to turn it off. I got a bedroom. I can't even dodge him because he's the guy that makes all the music for my videos.
Chelsea, yeah? Chelsea.
He's a Chelsea man, but Blade Vision, I can't even dodge him.
Bro.
I can't even dodge the brother. Like, so it's like, he'll be like, oh, you're not answering my calls. All right, cool. He knows I'll shout him when I need that new beat, and then that's when we'll talk. So, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's crazy, man. So I just never understood like obviously cool. Like there's teams that like I respect teams because obviously playing in the Premier League is hard, and I think any team that can finish like from first till about 7th or 8th, in the Premier League deserves a certain level of respect in it because the Prem is highly competitive. But I'm not going around glazing other teams. Killed it. That's dead, man. Bun that, man. United are crap. It always will be, man. So excuse my French. I don't know if you can say words like that, but them man they're washed. Like, do you know what I mean? Washed. And but do you know what? Yeah, because I said the same thing about Chelsea last season. Yeah, and at the start of this season, yeah, because I predicted that they'd finish third. So right now, Chelsea's doing exactly what I thought Chelsea would be doing, innit? Next season, Man United going to be a problem.
You think so?
I'm letting people know from now. Next season, Man United going to be a problem.
It depends on the signings they make, to be fair.
Man United going to be a problem next season. I just like Amorim, yeah, because you know what, yeah, watching that game, yeah, the thing that actually impressed me from the Manchester United perspective is how easily they broke through our press. They broke through our press, and they did it with players that I consider dead. So when Amorim goes and gets better quality of player, you know, because they've got the January window. It's Man United. Man United always spend money.
Yeah.
Make a few signings. Get to the summer. They'll sell a few players. Bring a few more players in. Next season, they're going to be a problem because he is actually a good manager. So yeah, Manchester might go back to being red. You know, I won't lie.
Well, I hope not. But anyway, as we were talking, mentioned Chelsea.
Wait, to end on that, well, in his absence, would just like to mention Carl yourself, who said when United played Arsenal, then Liverpool would be 12 points ahead of Arsenal.
Crazy.
Oh, right. I'm going to be cooking Carl next week. Obviously, he's running away.
Oh yeah, cook him up. Cook him. The amount of shamelessness that this guy's been talking. Yeah, this guy deserves to be cooked.
He's going to get cooked, right? When I see him, he's going to get cooked. But don't worry about that. But anyway, guys, yeah, I want to move on to like the Chelsea segment now because you know what? We're talking about respect, and as much as I dislike Chelsea, I'm not going to say the hate word because it's a very strong word, even though I hate them. But yeah, as much as I dislike Chelsea, you know what? These men are doing their thing. I said at the start of the season, top 4, but currently in second place at the moment. You know, they're moving. By goal. Yeah.
Oh,
but they're scoring a lot of goals.
So when Newman ran the alphabetical thing, it's fine. But
it's 2 goal difference. Can we have some shame? Can we have some? Please, can we have some shame? Like I went through
we scored 15 games.
I went through a whole period of trolling people, saying Arsenal were above Chelsea. And no one actually clocked on to the fact that I was trolling because obviously Arsenal were ahead of Chelsea because I actually found out, the reason why Arsenal were above Chelsea, I didn't know this. The reason why Arsenal was above Chelsea, even though we had the same everything, is because we scored an away goal at Chelsea.
That's crazy.
That's him. Just go alphabet. Just go alphabet.
No, but it's not. That's what I thought. I thought it was alphabet, but apparently it's not. Apparently because we scored an away goal at Chelsea.
Serious?
Yeah, apparently.
I never knew that was a thing.
Yeah, I was on a show. I can't remember what show I was on. Someone said it in the chat, and I was like, "Oh, swear down!" I didn't even know that. Maybe they're chatting rubbish. I don't know, but
I think it is.
So
like that. So yeah.
But we've got to give them their flowers, though. Still, man, do you know what I mean? It's like they're playing decent. Yes, it was Southampton that they played, but still to put 5 past Southampton is quite impressive. Obviously, Southampton went down to 10 men, but do you know what? You man are cooking Enzo. You know, got a divorce and he's playing his best football at the moment. How are you feeling about your team at the moment? I know.
No complaints. Oh, actually, there is one complaint, but a small one. You see Maduki, yeah? You better fix up, bro. Because this guy...
Is he sulking?
And Maresca called him out. In that game, he scored. He scored a goal in the first half. Then second half, he had like 2 basically chances where he could have bagged. Like one is open goal. We just need to hit it somewhere where the keeper isn't. Then another one where I think it's almost one-on-one with the keeper and he had to shred at the keeper, something like that. So he needs to improve. Like if you get a goal, go for it again. because it's very nonchalant. Like, just get something, it's done. But Enter did call him out on that, so fair enough. And yeah, no, I think I'm just it's all very, very
You're enjoying it, aren't you?
yeah, just chilled. We just chilled, minding our business, taking 3 points, and for myself, we're not in a title race, but I'm
Hold
just,
on, hold on,
we're not in a title race, yeah.
hold on, stop,
But
hold on,
okay,
hold on. Stop right there.
okay,
Is Arsenal in the title race?
yeah.
Wait, so why are you not in?
Yeah.
How long have you had your manager and your set of
No.
No.
Based on form right now, are you in a title race? Yes or no? Not about how long he's had the manager. Based on your form right now,
based on
and based
form?
on your league position, are you competing or are you in the title race right now? There's only one answer.
Yeah, on form, of course. Yeah, we're looking on track, but the season is not based on are you doing good in this period. So that doesn't matter. Like Arsenal, City, and Liverpool have had players that have gotten experience, played together for longer. Liverpool, yes, new manager, but those players are set. Like Trent, Salah, McAllister, Gravenberch, they set players that has been there for 1-2 years now. So we've got players of us that just come in this season. So we're not there yet, but like I said, like I wanted to say, I'm still keeping a tab on Liverpool because if Liverpool drop points and we winning, I'm just taking my notes here. I'm just taking notes.
Let me ask you a question. Go on, what's going on?
No, I was just gonna say, so based off your logic, yeah, of you've got a new manager, yeah, and you've got, the group of players you haven't spent as long a time together as like the likes of Man City players, Liverpool players, Arsenal players. It has been over a season though, over a year. So I don't think you can use that as an excuse. But I hear the new manager thing. So then could you argue that Liverpool aren't the favourites for the league then? Because they've got a new manager. And even though they do have the likes of Salah, they do have the likes of Trent, they do have the likes of Van Dijk, they do have the likes of Alisson, yeah. These players have only shown us once that they can win a league. And the only time they won a league is when there was no title race. They weren't being challenged for the league in that season. Every other season.
Coming into the season, I point. Coming into the season, they weren't the favourites. But you're 7 points clear. 9 points clear of the reigning champions. Yeah, so based off that, they are favourites. Like coming into the season, they weren't. They were third in the title race coming into the season. Now they 7 points clear, 9 points clear of reigning champions, Man City. They are the favourites. Like they should be. I get your point of Slot. They and the players have only shown it like a few times, but then again, those Liverpool players reached 98 points, 97 points, lost the league on final day. So that still matters. Like they've gone all the way till there, bottled it, but still.
If we're basing it off, no, but basing on that though, I think the point was like, I don't think Chelsea in the title race either, by the way. But I'm just like putting it out there, based on the logic of the points thing. You're on the same points as Arsenal. That would mean that Liverpool are favourites. But if you're not in the title race, even though you are where you are, then Liverpool still aren't favourites because City are reigning champions. I swear you're above. Are you not above City? So technically, based on your logic, you're in the title race.
Nah.
How is it one for one and one for the other? I don't get it. I don't get it.
like yes, we are on those points, but I just don't think like we've got a young, less inexperienced squad, younger squad, younger management.
That wasn't the point I was making, Hannah.
What?
It's based on the you're literally dodging the whole question. I'm saying based on your
Politician.
logic, on the fact that despite you're on the same points as Arsenal, you're not in a title race. That means Liverpool still aren't the favourites, despite them being 7 points clear. You're above
They
Man
are the
City
favourites.
as well.
They are the favourites.
Then you're in a title race based on the points. Based on the fact that they're 7 points clear, based on points, you're in a title race then.
7 points is not a lot of points to catch.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot.
Especially with Man City.
Do you know what? That's all that takes, yeah, is if Liverpool draw at Everton, yeah, if they draw at Everton, that's 5 points. Obviously, wait, no, that's 4 points. Wait,
4 points.
It's 4 points, right?
4 points.
No, 5.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
5.
Four.
No, it's four. It's 4. It's 4.
4. Yeah, that's 4 points. You think Chelsea and Arsenal going into like not even middle of December being 4 points behind Liverpool can't catch Liverpool? What?
Like I think we can catch them, but I don't.
One loss, you know. Wait. Let me remind you as well. You still need to play them again. They still need to come to the Emirates. They still need to play. They still need to play United. So this is well. So if this does happen and Arsenal and Chelsea win, yeah, we'll be 4 points behind them. And you know what people say? Points on the board means more than games in hand. So we'll be four points off them.
I'm not hearing this. Right.
We'll be 4 points off them. Yeah, they still need to play. They still need to play Man City at the Etihad.
Do you know we need to play? We need to play you at the Emirates. We need to play City at the Etihad. We need to play
Liverpool as well at home. Have you played Liverpool already?
Liverpool. We play them at Anfield.
Yeah.
So we still have to go away to the Etihad, away to the Emirates.
Wait, Liverpool have to go to Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
See,
that's the last 5 games type thing.
This is why.
That's in April.
This is why I say Arsenal are the favourites. This is why I say Arsenal are the favourites.
For me, you can't be the favourites if you're not ahead.
All right, do this, yeah. Look at Liverpool's last 5 games of the season and look at Arsenal's last 5 games of the season, and then you'll understand why I think.
Game 35, I think. Game 35.
Game 36, we got to Anfield.
Yeah,
that's a long time. That's a long time until that, though.
Yeah, that's my. So they've got Palace at home, Brighton away, Arsenal at home. Arsenal at home, Chelsea away, Spurs at home. The last 5.
They have to do Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham back to back to back. Back to back to back. If we beat them at Anfield, it's over. It's done.
Who says you will be in the title race, though?
Listen, what about City, though? People don't sleep on City as well, you know.
Nah, City.
Nah. To write them off totally is a joke thing, bro. I'm telling you. To write them off, is an absolute joke thing because we know what they're like.
Yeah, by now you should have learned your lesson, everyone. Never ever write off my club.
Yeah.
We are still in it.
Oh, you're still at 9 points, yeah? So you're going to break Arsenal. You're going to let Liverpool break Arsenal's record. Lose the league by 9 points. 9 points.
Yeah, I mean, it did happen during the Centurions, so it could be a repeat of that. Who knows?
Can I also just say, hello? You just said a minute ago that you think you can catch Liverpool, but you don't think you're in a title race. Make it make sense.
Clip that. You're getting clipped, bro. I'm telling you.
Reason being, I think we can catch Liverpool, but I think Arsenal or City will come back and they will leapfrog us, and then we will fall down. I think we will go down towards the end of the season.
Who are you losing to for that to happen? What teams are you losing to for that to happen?
Arsenal.
What? Arsenal at Emirates? Yeah, probably. Emirates, we got a dead record. Arsenal at the Emirates. City, Etihad, depends how City are. But so basically, what I think we could go. If Liverpool drop off, like I think they will because of the contract situations, like later on in the season, if they don't sort that out, I think we can go above them. Maybe we interchange, but I think Arsenal, City will go top two, and then they will battle it out, and probably City one. I think City will come back, but I'm not sure how quickly they will come back if it is savable.
It depends what they do in January. Depends if they actually address what they need to in January.
Yeah. I've said this so many times. It all depends on the January transfer window because we have already decided to do a big summer. We've already decided to do a clear out. So in Jan, we're going to probably start laying the cash down and getting the replacements.
Fair.
Talk on your game, AK man. I'm gonna go soon. I just wanna hit. Are you back with that City victory?
Wait, before AK goes,
Oh.
I know Ooks also needs to go. So quickly give your score predictions for your game on the weekend.
Hooks always gives the negative. I notice Hooks gives the negative results these days, the draws and all that.
No, John, it is. I think it's gonna be a very difficult game. A very, very difficult game.
Who do you play?
Fulham
away.
Fulham away. Yeah, last season we lost.
Iwobi during the week.
Yeah, but they also lost 4-1 to Wolves at home. You can beat them away.
Yeah, I mean, I think Arsenal will win, and I've gone personally with a 2-0 Arsenal. But it all depends because I think that something that I completely forgot about is if Arsenal have to play Zinchenko against Fulham, that will be Zinchenko versus Adama Traore, and that's like the scariest thing that I could ever imagine in my life.
Or
Hooks,
not to mention Adama Traore. When we played Fulham, they almost were on the verge of equalizing that game.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, Adama Traore is a lot different at Fulham.
Yeah, like I'm not worried about. So I'm not worried about him scoring or assisting because his final ball is garbage. He might have the deadest final ball in the whole entire Premier League, but he will endlessly cook Zinchenko, and Zinchenko will end up getting booked and giving away stupid free kicks, which could lead to their more technically gifted players putting something in the back of the net. So that prospect there is scary. But I think we'll win. I think we'll come away with a 2-0, 2-1, something like that. And we'll keep on marching up the table.
I think it's going to be a narrow win for Arsenal because, and also, not to mention, you've got Smith Rowe in there.
Yeah.
Having a good season.
Yeah, he is. So is Iwobi, to be fair.
Yeah, having a great season, yeah.
We've got some good players, Maniz, the left back.
Robinson,
he's a good player as well.
Sander Berg has been good this season in midfield.
Yeah, the forward as well. What's his name? Is it Martin? Yeah, they got some ballers in their team, man. They got some decent players.
Prediction. Come on, prediction apps. Come on now.
I'm gonna go for a 3-1 Arsenal. I'm confident we'll go there and do some licks. Confident, man. I have to believe in my team. You know what I mean?
Please.
Because the thing is, we have to win our games. We can't afford to do.
It's a Champions League final.
We can't draw our games, or you know what I mean. That's the pressure we've got on us.
Yeah, I get it. Because for you guys at this rate, every game is a must-win for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Every game until February the 1st, when we play Man City, is a Champions League final.
He said he got us and you guys back to back.
What they?
Yeah.
And we play them the 25th at the Etihad. Then they go to Arsenal. That's crazy.
That's a
Yeah,
man.
AK, good luck. Good luck.
That's
I
mad.
take everything I said previously about Chelsea title race back. We're not in it, but City, yeah, good luck.
So you said you take everything back, but you still don't think you're in the title race, and you'll catch Liverpool.
I take everything back on City about City being that because
What? Because of fixtures that are happening in February. Make it make
Yeah.
sense,
Yeah,
please.
we got Palace away. And guys, and I also forgot to mention we got Palace away, so that is also another must win. I mean, like we already got our win against Nottingham Forest at home. It was a comfortable win, and yeah, De Bruyne, I'm happy that he's back again. And Doku finally scored his goal. He finished his dinner. So yeah, if we play the same squad, if we keep rotating against Palace, because Palace obviously are again on and off this season. They're winning some games and they're losing some. So
Yeah.
again,
Um,
Palace away always is a tricky fixture. So
But they're shit this season, mate. You need to. You
Yeah.
should.
yeah,
beat them.
they're shit. They're shit this season. But Palace, they're unpredictable with Oliver Glasner because he could do anything.
Most of the time he's been losing, so you should win.
you should win. You should win. Yeah, BF folks. Thanks
big
for
up, man.
joining. BF. Yeah,
Big up.
we'll share
Big
the
up,
link
big
in the
up,
chat
folks.
now. BF, man.
Alright,
Half time
take care, man.
mostly.
Thanks for having
Yes,
me on,
big,
man.
big up,
Appreciate it.
man. Big
Have a
up,
good evening.
big up.
Big up.
Make sure you're
Big up,
going
big
to sub to the hooks as well, people. Yeah. Make sure, man. Make sure you go and sub to hooks, man. One of the hardest content creators, hardest working content creators out there at the moment, man. Along with Big H doing their thing.
Okay. BF Carl. Yeah, you've shown up a bit
There
late,
he
but
is.
I ain't got the energy to cook him. I've got to go as well, people, man. Sorry,
okay.
man. But,
People.
big up,
Yeah,
man.
shout.
Big up.
Chat to
Big
you
up,
soon.
Max.
Mate. Peace, yeah.
Big up.
Peace.
Yeah.
Big up.
Talk on your dusty club. Just quickly. We'll go to the predictions. Talk quickly. You've joined. I'm on talk now.
Yeah, I just arrived right now. That's why I'm a bit late.
No worries. Yeah, no, just give
And also,
Bolton United.
yeah, and also I just wanted to just get cooked right now so that I get it done and over with.
No, next week you will get cooked. Not now. We just want to see you.
Yeah, next week, not now.
Next week. No, not now. You're too late. You're trying too late, unfortunately. So you can't. We'll let you off this week. Give your thoughts on United. Your game.
Okay. Well, first of all, after that Arsenal game, I thought first of all the lineup was not a good lineup. I think the first half we played well. We played defensively. That's our corners. We don't know how to defend our set pieces. That's the only reason. Also, I feel we weren't taking our chances well, weren't shooting well. And also, we were being beaten on the counter attack. Looking at that Arsenal game, we could have been beaten more than 2-0 if we watched that game. Yeah, it wasn't a good game from us overall. I don't think Malacia played well. I think he deserved to be taken out at halftime for a better player. Also, Dalot, he missed his chances. He could have had like 2 goals. But anyway, it is what it is. Next game is against Nottingham. Nottingham is not an easy team to play against. We have seen Nottingham in form. We have seen that they can beat teams.
They just got swept by City. And also, okay.
Yeah, we have seen that Nottingham can beat teams, so we should be better concentrated, but we should look sharper. We should look as if we have learned something from that loss to Arsenal. That's what I want to see. whether we have learned something from that loss to Arsenal, whether we are going to fix the mistakes that we had against the Bournemouth or against Arsenal, whether we're going to come back and win the game against Nottingham. That I want to see.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Anybody want to speak about what Carl said? Are we all good?
I'm all good.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, Carl, we'll get to you next week. So yeah, we'll quickly do predictions then. Arsenal, Everton.
You mean Everton, Liverpool, yeah?
Everton, Liverpool.
Everton,
Yeah, man, it's like that.
Everton, Liverpool. Yeah. Everton, Liverpool. If that does go ahead, yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about. Yeah, I'm assuming it still goes ahead, but I think Everton might get a draw just because Everton are good, but they just don't concede much, and they just don't know how to find a goal. Sometimes, like
remember, it's the last game at Goodison as well.
Yeah, last Merseyside derby at Goodison, they'll be up for it, but I know they won 4-0. I don't think their fans are necessarily happy with that. Just can't remember in time, but they don't concede much either, and then 0-0 has happened before. Like I don't think they've lost their last. They haven't lost their last two. I think it was Goodison against Liverpool. I'm gonna go 0-0. I think it will stink this game.
0-0. Jeez. Just for the banter, we'll go 1-0 Everton.
Fair.
AK.
Where do I even start with Everton versus Liverpool? Yeah, I mean, Everton did get a convincing win, 4-0, but yeah, Everton have not been looking great in terms of form wise. So yeah, but I think Liverpool do have the edge to win this, but yeah, against Everton, who they have lost last season, I think Everton can pull something out of the hat and just stop their title charge. So I think I'm gonna go 2-1 Everton.
2-1 Everton. Carl, your prediction?
Yeah, looking at the game, I don't think much people expected Everton to smash Wolves. Like, the way they smashed Wolves and dominated that game. Also, Liverpool didn't look well against Newcastle. Even though they were robbed of 3 points, I feel like Newcastle deserved a point from that game.
Yeah.
Newcastle was,
Newcastle were robbed. We'll get to. I'll touch on that when we get to
yeah,
Newcastle. Continue.
I feel like Newcastle deserved more than 1 point anyway. And it's not going to be an easy game. It's a derby, and that raises the stakes as well. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 Liverpool win. And Liverpool not want to drop further points than they dropped last weekend.
Okay. Prediction? Like score?
Yeah, I said
Just
2-1 Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh, 2-1. Yeah, sorry. Missed that. Where are we? Brentford, Newcastle. Newcastle. Referee blew the whistle just as Newcastle on the attack. Like 10 seconds to play. Like 10 seconds past the 5 minutes added on. And the referee blows the whistle. So, yeah. Brentford, Newcastle. Probably go draw 2-2.
Fair. I think obviously Brentford got a great home record. Don't think they've lost at home this season. I could be wrong. With the whole Newcastle thing though as well, like I know people love the rob term in football, but like it's a 90-minute game. You got to do better when you don't when you concede. And I know they scored 3 goals and stuff, but you got to defend better than how they did. I know Salah scored some great goals, etc. But we also don't know if Newcastle were going to score that counter attack anyway. That does happen more than people think in Premier League football. But these are the referees we're dealt with every week, so that's why I don't even complain about them. But Newcastle Brentford, it screams a draw, as you said. I think. I agree with 2-2. I feel like there'll be goals in that game, especially in Boomer and Isak. They're capable of scoring great goals.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking about the Brentford Newcastle game. This is going to be tricky. I'm going to go 2-2. I think it's going to be a draw.
Okay, so you're agreeing with us. Cool. Carl?
Yeah, I'm going to go for 2-1 Newcastle win. Newcastle feel like they are robbed against Liverpool, and playing Brentford at home is not going to be easy. I feel like Brentford will fight for points, but they will not manage to get his points as they'll have deserved, and Newcastle maybe score a late winner, so 2-1 win for Newcastle.
Okay. We've got 2-0 Liverpool, 1-1. Next game, Villa Southampton, 3-0 Villa.
Yeah. Southampton are fucking hopeless.
4-1
Villa.
Villa. Jeez. Okay. Okay.
Which game are we talking about now?
Villa
Southampton.
Oh, I think Villa gonna win this convincingly. After the last game, I think Villa gonna go on another run. So I'm gonna go 3-1 Villa.
3-1 Villa. Okay. And Carl?
Yeah, I'm going to go for the same scoreline as they won the last game, so 3-1 Villa.
3-1 Villa. And then the next game, Palace City. Okay, you can start.
Yeah. Yeah, as I was just talking about this, before when Abs and Hooks were there, and yeah, finally we got a win again after what 7 losses in a row. We finally turned this around, and although I'm feeling confident now that if we keep playing like this, if we keep rotating, I think we can get back to winning ways and start accumulating 3 points. And yeah, basically just we can just go back to being 3 point collectors and start winning games. So yeah, but Palace away, it's always tricky for any Big Six club. Yeah, for any Big Six side is going Palace away is tricky because Palace at home is a different breed. So yeah, but I think we're gonna win this. We're gonna have a narrow win against them. So I'm gonna go 2-1 City.
2-1 City. I'll agree with you. 2-1 City.
Much as Palace at home usually is a different breed, they've only won 2 games this season, and I'd expect City to go on some form of a run now. Yeah, I'd go 2-0 Man City. I think they'll see it out.
Okay. Carl?
Yeah, I'm going to go for 3-0 win for City.
Okay. Carl, you start us off. United Forest.
Yeah, as I said, playing Forest is a different game. I feel like even though we're at home, if we don't concentrate, Forest can win. So I'm going to go for a clean sheet win of 2-0 United.
Sure. I'll go 3-1 United.
Yeah, Nottingham Forest have a few injuries in defensive midfield. I think even though they've had a good season, this will be one of them games where Man United get over the line again. I'm going to go 2-1. I think I'll just edge it.
Okay. AK, your United Forest.
I think Forest are going to come back strong because after our loss against us at home, I think Forest can turn this around. I think Forest can turn this around. I believe in Chris Wood. So Chris Wood is a batsman, and Elanga will definitely, Elanga being a former United player, he will definitely cook that defense. So, but I think United will definitely see this through. So I'm gonna go with 3-2 Forest.
3-2 Forest. Jeez. Forest get a win. Fulham Arsenal. I'm going 2-0 Arsenal.
Yeah, I agree. 2-0 Arsenal.
Okay.
Yes, I'm 2-0 Arsenal. I think Arsenal are actually gonna win that game comfortably.
Yeah, I'm going to
Carl,
go for a 3-1 win for Arsenal.
3-1. Okay. Leicester Brighton. No, I'm gonna go with a Leicester 1, 2-1.
Yeah, this will be an open game. I'll go 2-2.
2. Okay. Wait, AK, Leicester Brighton.
Yeah, Rude in his first game for Leicester as manager. He got his first win, so I see Leicester bouncing back in good form. So I'm gonna go 3-1 Leicester.
Okay,
Yeah,
3-1 Leicester.
yeah. After seeing that first game against Leicester City of Roots, I'm going to go for 1-1 draw. I know many people are backing Brighton win, so I'm going for a draw here of 1-1.
1-1. Ipswich Bournemouth. I will go. No. Bournemouth 1. 2-1.
Yeah, 2-0 Bournemouth.
I'm gonna go 3-0 Bournemouth.
3-0
Um,
Carl.
I'm going to go for a 3-1 win on what?
Okay. And then Chelsea Tottenham. I will go 3-1 Chelsea.
I'm
Oh,
gonna go.
easy, easy.
I'm gonna go 3-0 Chelsea.
3-0. Okay.
Yeah, I always back my Blue Brothers, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think this should be a comfortable game for Chelsea since you know Ange is having problems on the pitch. Fans are already against him, so yeah, things are looking good for Spurs. So I'm gonna go 5-1 Chelsea.
5-4. Okay.
Yeah,
Carl.
I'm going to go 1-1 draw. The reason is because you have seen that after after Tottenham loses the last game and they're playing against a big six team, they should play well. So I
Okay.
know they play better
Yeah.
at home. So it's a 1-1 draw.
Wait, hold up quickly. What did you say just there? You said Tottenham play better at home. Yeah. Okay. Let me
No,
just.
like you know what I mean. Playing better at home against the big six.
Against the Big Six. Okay.
They'll be in
Yeah,
Chelsea in like 2 years though.
They haven't beaten us in since 17-18, I think.
No, they beat you
yeah,
under Graham Potter.
yeah.
Oh
That's why I
yeah,
said
yeah,
draw. That's why I said a draw 1-1. I didn't say a win.
yeah. Tottenham have played. This is Tottenham's first Big Six team at second Big Six team at home. They lost to Arsenal earlier in the season. So yeah. Where am I? Mike's. Hey, El Sakiko.
Yeah. Uh, hopefully we lose. But I think we'll win.
Stuff.
Unfortunately, this is the one time I don't want to win. We'll actually probably win, and Lopetegui will probably keep his job. Uh, 2-1 West Ham. I never predict to win, so yeah.
I will
So you
go
know,
with
I
a
don't think it's actually
draw.
going to be win.
I will go 3-3 draw just because both teams are so bad defensively. It'll just be 3-3, or could be 1-1. But yeah, a draw definitely.
I'm gonna go 3-2 West Ham. Yeah, as Mike said, I know he does. I know he wants that fraud Floppy Twiggy out of his club, but I think West Ham will definitely get a win as they can't afford to lose anymore. So yeah, I know, Mike. It's very unfortunate, but I think I think they will still turn up. So I'm going with 3-2, 3-2 West Ham.
Jeez. Be up, drink and rice. Be happy to yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I see both managers are on the verge of being sacked. I see that both managers cannot outmatch each other, so both managers will want to collab and save their jobs.
Okay, fair enough. And yeah, that's the end of everything there. Be up to everyone. 4-1 Chelsea, 2-0 Bournemouth, 2-1 West Ham, 2-1 Leicester, 3-1 Arsenal, 3-1 United. Let wait, I can actually yeah. Let's go, Mike's. Shout out your socials.
At GVO Mikes on Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok, and Instagram. So on all platforms. And yeah, big up to everyone here.
Yeah, be up. Carl.
Yeah, you can find me on Football Overseas. You can subscribe to my channel there. You can also, yeah, because we're about to reach 1,000 subscribers. And you can find me on Facebook at Football Overseas and also at Football for Life Show. Then you can also find me on Instagram at Adeline F4YT 2019 Adeline. Yeah, that's all. Big up Hano and let me.
Okay. Be up. AK. Where can people find
Oh,
you?
yeah. I don't have a YouTube channel yet, but yeah, I'm always a guest popping up on streams and yeah. I think soon I'm gonna start having my own YouTube channel.
Come on.
Mm.
Not now, but probably next year, probably in the coming year. So yeah, at the moment
Come on, man.
I'm just like a guest popping up and
Mm,
just giving my views and
mm,
predictions for the games. So
mm. Yeah, man. Be up.
yeah. But you can find me on Insta. I have an Insta account, AKCW City. You can find me there.
Yeah. Okay. And then as for me, YouTube Coach's Corner, and then Instagram Hanu underscore coach underscore corner, and then Twitter Hanu underscore coach underscore corner. And then Waffle TV, it's Waffle TV shows. Basically just Waffle TV on all socials. Yeah, on all socials. So yeah. be up to everyone. This was your that was Honest Rivals episode 18. We are out. Yep, everybody.
We are
Cheers.
out. Take care. Have a